Chapter 13. A wise son accepts his father's instruction, but the mocker never admits he is wrong. The good will be rewarded for what they say, but the treacherous desire only violence. Whoever guards his words protects his life, but whoever speaks too much destroys himself. No matter how much a lazy person desires something, he never gets it, but the diligent obtain what they desire. Honest people hate lies, but the wicked speak shameful and disgraceful things. Righteousness protects the innocent, but the wickedness of sinners leads them to ruin. Some people have nothing but pretend to be rich. Others have great wealth but pretend to be poor. A rich person must use his wealth to save his life, but no one threatens the poor. The righteous shine like a bright light, but the wicked are like a lamp that is dying out. Pride only breeds conflict. It is wiser to seek advice. Wealth gained easily is quickly lost. The harder it is to earn, the more you will have. Hope deferred makes the heart sick, but a fulfilled desire is a tree of life. Whoever despises good advice will end in trouble, but whoever heeds it will be rewarded. The teachings of the wise are a fountain of life. They help one avoid the snares of death. A person of understanding is respected, but one who is untrustworthy is heading toward disaster. A wise person thinks before acting, but a fool shows his ignorance. A wicked messenger brings trouble, but a trustworthy one brings peace. Whoever rejects discipline ends in poverty and shame, but whoever accepts correction is honored. How good it is to obtain what we desire, but fools refuse to turn from evil. Whoever walks with the wise becomes wise, but whoever associates with fools will suffer harm. Trouble pursues sinners everywhere, but the righteous are rewarded with prosperity. A good person leaves an inheritance for their grandchildren, but the wealth of sinners is stored up for the righteous. The fields of the poor may produce abundant food, but the dishonest prevent them from enjoying it. Whoever does not discipline his son does not love him. Whoever loves his son disciplines him while there is still time. The righteous have plenty to eat, but the wicked go hungry. Chapter 14. A wise woman builds her home, but a foolish one tears it down with her own hands. Whoever lives honestly shows reverence for the Lord, but the one who strays from his ways shows contempt for him. A proud fool is harmed by his own words, but the wise are protected by what they say. Where there are no oxen to pull the plow, the harvest is small, but much is gained with the strength of an ox. A truthful witness does not lie, but a false witness speaks many lies. The mocker seeks wisdom and finds none, but knowledge comes easily to the person of understanding. Stay away from fools, for they have nothing to teach. Why is a prudent person wise? Because they think carefully about what they do. Why is a fool foolish? Because they only think they know what they are doing. Fools sin and do not care, but the upright seek forgiveness. Only you know the bitterness in your own heart, and a stranger cannot share in your joy. The house of the wicked will be destroyed, but the tent of the upright will stand firm. There are ways that seem right, but in the end, they lead to death. Laughter can hide sorrow, and when joy goes away, grief arrives. The wicked will receive what they deserve, but the good will be rewarded for what they do. Simple believe everything, but the prudent are cautious. A wise person avoids danger, but the fool rushes ahead without thinking. Whoever gets angry easily acts foolishly, but the wise remain calm. Fools receive the punishment their foolishness deserves, but the prudent are rewarded with knowledge. The wicked will have to respect the upright and humbly seek their help. A poor person is despised even by his neighbor, but the rich have many friends. To despise others is a sin, but blessed is the one who is kind to the poor. Whoever works for good earns trust and respect, but whoever works for evil makes a mistake. Hard work provides food, but idle talk leads to poverty. The wise are rewarded with wealth, but the fool's reward is his own foolishness. A truthful witness can save lives, but a false witness is treacherous. In the fear of the Lord one finds strong confidence and security for their family. The fear of the Lord is a fountain of life, helping one avoid the snares of death. The glory of a king is in the number of people he rules. Without them he is nothing. A patient person is wise, but one who quickly loses temper shows a lack of judgment. A peaceful heart gives life to the body, but envy rots it like cancer. Whoever oppresses the poor shows contempt for their maker. But whoever is kind to the poor honors God. Evil leads the wicked to ruin, but righteousness protects the upright. Wisdom dwells in the heart of the discerning, but fools do not recognize it. Righteousness exalts a nation, but sin is a disgrace to any people. Kings honor competent servants, but punish those who act shamefully. Chapter 15. A gentle answer turns away anger, but harsh words stir up wrath. The words of the wise make knowledge appealing, but the fool only speaks foolishness. The Lord sees everything that happens. He watches everyone, both the good and the evil. Kind words give new life, but cruel words crush the spirit. Whoever despises his father's instruction is a fool, but whoever accepts correction is wise. The house of the righteous has abundant treasure, but the income of the wicked brings trouble. When the wise speak, they spread knowledge, but fools do not. The Lord detests the sacrifices brought by the wicked, but he delights in the prayers of the upright. The Lord hates the lifestyle of the wicked, but loves those who live righteously. Whoever abandons the path of goodness will be severely punished, and whoever hates correction will die. If the Lord knows what happens even in the realm of the dead, how could anyone hide their thoughts from him? The arrogant person does not like to be corrected and never seeks advice from the wise. Joy brings a glow to the face, but sorrow crushes the spirit. The discerning heart seeks knowledge, but fools feed on their own ignorance. For the oppressed, every day is difficult, but for those with a cheerful heart, life is always enjoyable. Better to be poor and fear the Lord than to be rich and miserable. Better to eat vegetables with those you love than the finest meat where there is hatred. A hot-tempered person stirs up conflict, but the patient bring peace. The lazy face difficulties everywhere, but life is easier for the upright. A wise son brings joy to his father, but a foolish son despises his mother. Fools take pleasure in wrongdoing, but the wise do what is right. Without wise guidance, plans fail, but with many advisors, they succeed. Giving the right answer brings joy. How good is a word spoken at the right time? So the wise walk the path that leads upward to life, avoiding the road that leads down to death. The Lord tears down the house of the proud, but he protects the property of the widow. The Lord detests the thoughts of the wicked, but he delights in gracious words. Those who seek wealth by dishonest means bring trouble to their families. Whoever hates bribes will live longer. The righteous think carefully before answering, but the wicked blurt out evil words that cause trouble. The Lord is far from the wicked, but he hears the prayers of the righteous. Friendly look brightens the heart. Good news brings joy to the soul. Whoever accepts a fair rebuke walks in the company of the wise. Whoever rejects advice harms himself, but whoever accepts correction grows wiser. The fear of the Lord teaches wisdom. Humility brings honor,